Hello everyone, my name is Mark and my company is motorcartrader.com, and we buy and sell classic sports cars, mostly Jaguar E-types, Mercedes sports cars, also an occasional Mark II here and there, but also there's a Mercedes 220S. But we concentrate mostly in Jaguars and other European sports cars. The car we have presented here is a 1965 Jaguar E-type. Purchased this car in November of 2023 from the same family that owned it since the early 80s. I purchased the car from the son of the owner who had the car since the early 80s. It was in their family for a very long time. The gentleman who I purchased the car from, I think, was in his late 40s, early 50s, and I have pictures when he was a teenager in the car. So a really great story. I have receipts from the car going back to the late 70s, early to late 70s, I believe. And this car was previously restored in the 80s, probably mid 80s it was restored, and it was a car that was actively used at Jaguar clubs, taken to JCNA Concours events. So when I saw the car, it was been off the road for about 7-8 years, and it was this color sable you see right now. But it was a really great car. When I looked at it, it was a very nice high-end driver that was shown. And so I purchased it from the gentleman, and we decided to bring it back and paint the car, do some chrome work, the head, taking off the head, redid the head of the engine, rebuilt the carburetors, all new suspension, stainless steel exhaust, dropped the rear end, rebuilt the rear end, the brakes, and brand new interior. The car, when I purchased it, it was actually sable with black interior, which I thought this would look a lot more stunning with the sable color. And so we went through the car, and I'm going to have a full description on my website on the car in terms of its history and everything. This, you don't need to remember this all. Not like we're going to have a quiz at the end of this or anything, but I'm just going to go around the car and just sort of highlight, what we did, and also the overall condition. The overall condition of the car is excellent. This is fresh paint. Paint was done. It was completed towards early 2025, maybe late 2024, early 2025. I may have my dates off a little bit there, but it's fresh paint. But just beautiful going around the car. And the body was excellent that we started with, and I have pictures when we started the restoration on the car. It was very nice, as I said earlier. But we went with other upgrades, center-laced wheels, just give it more aggressive stance, and also 205 tires, which I prefer on these cars. Fills out the wheel wells a little bit better, and they just look great with these center-laced wheels. So brand new wheels, brand new knockoffs, brand new interior kit. The interior is biscuit. It was black when I purchased the car, and don't mean to repeat myself, but I may a few times. But just going around looking at the car, very nice. This car actually, the color of this car actually gets darker when it's outside. I have very bright lights in here. These are not forgiving lights. They're not. This is not a studio. It's a car shop. And so you'll see everything on the car, and the color may look a little bit more brighter than it would outside. But also looking at the wheels, very nice. And we're really big on ride height on these cars. They have to sit right, because I don't think they look quite correct when they're sitting too low in the back or the front. But all the interior is new. Take a look at the interior here. New seat covers, And that is the car across the street from me, across from my shop, a tuning shop. So that is not another Jaguar running. But anyway, back to the car. All new interior biscuit, new carpeting. As you can see underneath, it's all brand new. Seats with new foam. Actually took about an inch out of the foam from the interior shop because you're actually sitting way too high. You're at my head. I'm only 5'7", and I was actually hitting the roof, the brand new soft top. So all biscuit interior. Go with a smaller diameter steering wheel like I do with most of my cars, so it's easier to get in and out. But all the gauges work. And we actually installed a GPS to send a signal to the speedometer to have the accurate miles per hour. Now I actually bought a new speedometer with this, so I do have the original speedometer. It says 73,000 original miles, and this one here is new rebuilt, or original rebuilt, I'm sorry. And we did an LED kit in the car, in the interior, so with all the lights and everything, they're actually much brighter, and especially at night. Can't really see it in the shop, but at night it lights up the gauges, looks really nice. The LED map light lights up everything. And this is a Bluetooth radio. So this is a sort of a retro, it looks like a Europa radio, but it does have Bluetooth capability. This has the original 4-speed, but all gauges work, as I said, and the car obviously does run. We'll fire it up. It is cold right now. I guess you're gonna have to take my word for it. I don't have my hand on the engine right now, but it is cold, and we're gonna start it. It is cold, as you can tell. I didn't have to use a lot of choke to fire it, but it is struggling a little bit here because it's cold. But I will shut this off, and I will have a driving video and running video, walk around of the car. I have a closed garage door here. It's raining out, so I don't really want to fill up the shop with fumes, but this is a very nice kit from California, from an upholstery company I buy a bunch of interior components from. But everything behind the seat was done. Of course, different seat belts, and see the back of the seats were done. Very nice. And we can take a look at the engine as well. Going around the back of the car. Very clean. I will have pictures of the trunk area, or should we say boot area, in my description, and the spare tire compartment, which is excellent. No rust. It's all painted sable. And underneath the car, I will have pictures underneath. The car does have brand new shocks, brand new brakes in the rear, adjustable suspension, or I'm sorry, adjustable shocks, and everything is new underneath here. All the paint is new, but I will have a picture of the underside and suspension and everything, all those goodies. Here's another look at the passenger side interior. Let's look underneath the bonnet. So it's very clean under here. We did a few upgrades. The aluminum radiator, which works great for a Series 1, doesn't have the same cooling capacity or ability as a Series 2. So we put electric fan on as well. So it's an electric fan and aluminum radiator. And so underneath the hood was all painted as well. There's no undercoating in the wheel well here. There's the original chassis number stamped where it should be. All numbers match. There's the head number. The head number matches the block. We also put a gear reduction starter in it. Makes for easier starting. Here is the data plate, and I do have the original data plate, goes with the car. J65 does denote this was a California car originally. Somehow it made its way to the Ohio area from California. I don't know how to connect that story, but it did. New water bottle, all the suspension is all redone, upper ball joints, new adjustable shocks in the front, brake calipers, the new pucks, rebuilt steering rack. We'll go on the other side, take a look. Came out really, the car just came out beautiful and really runs and drives nice as well. All clean, new porcelain manifolds, new alternator, of course new brake reservoirs, braking system is all brand new. Firewall is nice and clean. Suspension on the driver's side is all new. And I'll have compression numbers and everything. Compression was around 150 to 155 on every cylinder. So great compression. This engine was rebuilt. Bottom half of the engine was rebuilt previously to our ownership. And here